There's no West Coast rappers that were beating Snoop and Pac. Till this day, Kendrick, get him out of here.
So what?
He'll never be Tupac.
Don't get me started with the West Coast shit, but like, bro, that's my shit, bro. That what Toronto really is. It's literally a melting pot. I feel people really move away from that.
Is a consensus that the top 5 that Friday put out was Drake, Nav, Robin Banks, Pressa, and top 5? Is this a decent list?
Pimp C said back in the day, he witnessed the tape of Beyonce in a compromising position. Is Beyonce sitting on some dude's lap?
So is a consensus that the top 5 that Friday put out was Drake, Nav, Robin Banks, Pressa, and top 5? Is this a decent list, is what you're saying?
Top 5 in terms of what?
No, the top 5 is at the end of top 5.
5 West End rappers of all time in no particular order.
Yeah, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
I mean, there's Cardi's and
Cardi would count as West End, I guess.
Well, in regards to Von and Oakwood, right?
Yeah.
Which is
It's so tricky.
Who else
This
is
is
out
a
of
crazy
there?
list.
It is because it's a crazy list.
Jelly's out of there. Jelly got a deal. Like Jelly was like flexing.
I'm
No, I know.
Jelly was flexing, talking about 1.1 mil.
Ooh.
Bishop said he was born in January.
Really?
He said that.
Brigante.
Oh, okay. You see the East and West and yo, this is what I want to say too.
To this day, I'm like, yo, look, because I remember when, like, it was like a few, like, probably about a year or two before he passed, and that's about. So, like, he was like, yo, it's like, Mel, you know, guess where I was born? I'm like, where were you born? He's like, James Fitzgerald. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm Julie Scarborough, 6 old. I'm like, it's like, no, I was there. I was born there. Like, okay, cool, sure. So I need people to like proof check that. I need people to proof check because he said that, but I need to know myself personally.
R.I.P. Bish.
R.I.P. Bish.
R.I.P. Bish.
But it was a surprise. I'm like, wait, what?
But that's the thing with the city, bro. Like,
Bro, you never
you'll be
know,
born
like,
somewhere, live there for like 2 years, and then you'll move,
and you'll move.
and you'll live somewhere for a good chunk of time, and you make your name, and then you move from there with your adulthood shit. You know what I mean? You're all over the
And
city.
we all
If you're
got a
from here, you're all
cousin
over.
in somebody's
100%.
end. Like, that's the thing. Like, everybody got a cousin
100%.
from the West End. In the
100%.
East, it's not that deep. Like, you know what I
But
mean?
no, but the thing is that I don't think people here embrace the fact that what Toronto really is. It's literally a melting pot, and I feel people really move away from that. Like I get it. There's here, but it's the melting pot, like dang near the world, bro.
I feel like
And
we
we
showed
don't
up.
embrace it. And the thing is, I feel we don't embrace it enough. I think that we should embrace it enough where it's like, yo, bro, we're like, people always wonder what Toronto brings to the table. It's like, it's the tightness of that uniqueness of being multicultural like this.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, we're multicultural. No, it's multicultural like this.
That's particular.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
There's nothing like Toronto. Nothing. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it, at the end of the day, it's like, we don't really understand. Like, there's people that should be in a position to, like, present that to the world. They don't probably have a way of explaining it. I feel it's just simply that. Like, we're just they're different like this, and they can figure out to explain like this, we good. But we're just different like this to the world.
One way to build off of that, to build off of what you were saying in terms of everyone thinks that their generation is the best generation, right?
Right.
Which is where some of the lists that you're mentioning, certain people, it's almost like they get left out in a sense. If you zoom out more, right? If you zoom out more, you'll kind of see that as each generation comes in, there's certain things that they'll forget about from the other generations or feel like it's not as important.
Because we're still
Now from our gen, we seen the foundation to the point where we're at with stuff right now. So we look at it a little bit different. But one thing that like you were saying, if we continue to be honest with the whole shit, like that's how we look at the city. We look at it like, yo, I'm from here, I was born here, but I grew up there. I lived a little bit over here, but this is where people kind of know me from. You know what I mean? And it's a thing where it depends on who's telling the story and how honest they're going to be and how much inclusion they're going to have with everything on a whole. You know what
So
I mean?
who's on that list that if anybody's gonna lose a spot on that list, because that's why I say I feel like Friday's doing this like how Charles Barkley would do it. He'd be like, Anthony Edwards is the best, like it's a lot of us from.
I think that Anthony Edwards
Oh shit!
is
That's
the
good.
absolute best. Come on, man. Nobody can.
Good.
That's hilarious.
Come on,
Come on, man.
You got him. You look like him a little bit too. He did that
Don't play
shit.
me like that, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, when SpongeBob
Yo.
does the round head thing,
Come
you kinda
on
look
now.
like him.
I'm able to, I'm able to embrace the characters. I do this shit. Yo, you know what I'm saying?
Crying, man.
So who would you? Yeah, that's a good question. Who would you remove out of that list?
All right, so Robin Banks is okay.
I'll read the
There's
list
no
again.
order. Yeah,
Drake, Nav, Robin, Pressa, top 5.
top 5's gotta go.
I'm gonna say top 5 because he hasn't released any kind of music since he came out, and I know if you say top 5 names, it's like
damn, am I
Candyman.
gonna get home? Am I gonna get home tonight?
Am I gonna get home?
That
That's
shit's kind of hard.
Isn't it?
It's kind of hard.
It's you say his name three times in the fucking mirror at night. He's coming out.
Toronto needs
Yo, bro.
Toronto might need
I said
that,
it
might
once.
not
I'm not
need
gonna say it
it's
2
kinda
more
hard.
times.
What the Candyman?
It's like what? It's like,
Yeah, you better take somebody else. Better off taking Drake off the list. And you know, I take my back. Top 5 in, Drake out, bro.
Yo, one thing that we
He
could
has
do,
that kind of fucking
one thing we
power.
could do with that list
yeah.
is because to be fair, a lot of the names on that list are a part of Aubrey's conglomerate, right? To be fair, right?
Have been.
Yeah.
Because I see
Yeah,
top 5 rolling
yeah.
around with Ye right now.
Yeah, no, but that's where he's
they
got
came from the umbrella.
right.
Yeah.
So to be fair, and the thing is too is like fuck, you can't really discount
Well, Robin Banks.
press like certain people they brought new light to the city, but we gotta be real and take it even further back. Like when mans were coming from the States to Toronto and they're getting jammed, you know what I'm saying? Cardi was a big dog.
So why
Cardi was one of the
Cardi's gotta
first
be on
ones to
that
kick in
list?
certain doors. You know what I mean?
Cardi got to be on that list.
And
man.
then if we're really keeping it 100 in terms of we look at the history of Toronto and music and over the last 40 years, we'll say, then you got other legends like before Cardi slightly. So it gets tough. It's like you have to zoom out the microscope to really get a full.
So he
look on
should have
stuff,
did a
you know?
top 5 right now, and that would have made more sense.
I think that's what he's trying to preface it. I think that's what he's trying to say.
If he would have put
He should
as
have said that.
2026,
Yeah.
everybody would have understood that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you have to look at the eras, and that's the thing he didn't do with that list, is he didn't look at the eras, because that's a great point about like Cardi was the guy.
But how
you know what I'm
how
saying?
clear do you want him to be? Because like
Especially around like what was it like 2007, 2008?
Yeah, I think he had that like
It was
early
out
2000s
there.
run. It was him.
We
You know what I'm saying?
couldn't
You know, it's
couldn't
early
believe
2000
it.
where he had he had
All
his early
Time
bands,
Killer
but
and
no,
all
but
that
it was like I think it was 2008 or whenever he released the Danger. It was-
Complex,
Yeah,
on
as soon as he
Complex,
went
right?
with Akon, it was
Outta
out of
here.
here.
Couldn't believe it, bro.
No, bro, I
Could
was
not
sitting there.
believe it.
I was lighting. Okay, I didn't smoke back then, but if I did, I would have light my spliff off of the fire then.
Yeah,
Yo, he was out of there.
yeah.
Yeah, like the whole city was like, okay, yo, he's gonna do platinum.
We're
this,
watching
this,
Canadians on
this.
106, bro. We're watching Canadians on 106.
You was getting there. Like you remember, back to Bishop, done in the place.
yep.
Like
So I said you got to give it up
He
to
won
Jelly
it.
too, though, because Jelly
Oh, yeah,
Jelly
he
was the
around
first
that
guy
time.
to get
Yeah,
like
he
$1
was around that
million
time, too.
from a record label.
But it
That's
was even
amazing.
around that time too. Even when Bishop, there was like between the span of like, okay, I'll throw in even 1999 towards like 2000 and maybe 4. All that was happening. Bishop 106 in part. 2004. What was it? 2005.
We'll just say 04. We'll just say
Yeah,
that.
04, 05.
Yeah.
So yeah, like he was getting busy there.
You have Chaos doing Apple commercials.
You know what I'm saying? And then you had like what else we were just mentioning. I just fucking forgot.
You know, Chaos had his music in the iPods automatically in it when
I
he
did
bought
not
it.
know that.
I didn't know that either.
I thought
He had a deal.
I thought it was
Big
just
deal.
him too.
Yo,
No,
Bishop,
it was-
Jelly. Who were you? Jelly song?
Jelly, back to Jelly, yeah. So he dropped his
Sorry.
yeah, my memory sucks. Awful shit. So yeah, around that time, that's when Jelly had that label situation. He dropped Money Can't Buy Me Happiness.
Yeah.
That time. bro, I'll be honest with you. Even
was
around
a
that time, yo,
Toronto.
Toronto was still a vibe. And I still to this day, I still believe that 2008 was a great Toronto year.
Yep.
That was right when Drake was the one for going fuck these niggas up. That was right when everybody was popping.
Page came out with "I'm Still Fly."
What's up with
All
that?
shit. That was a
Can we-
yo. The thing
Can we
is,
talk about
there needs to be a documentary
I got
on
something crazy when we
2008.
do bring that up. They're gonna be like, God
to this
damn.
day, 2007 maybe throw that in there. But 2008 Toronto, that was the okay. What we doing?
All
That
systems
was
are a
the-
goal. That
we
was
got
all
some,
systems
that was
are a
our.
goal.
We got something to say here. What
I
are
mean,
we doing?
The music was getting 10 times better. Okay,
Bro, we
Big-
were playing that. Come
Who
on,
brought
bro.
up Page? Shout out to Big Page, bro.
Yeah,
At the page.
That was a banger. Him and Drizzy dropped.
Top it.
Then Drizzy did a remix. And then now all of a sudden they see each other in a club and it's over. Like that was the time where they could have literally leveraged each other.
One thing that I will say,
our insider.
Yeah, you're right. He said, I got something crazy
News
for
like
that.
that the news at 11
insider
news.
show.
where do you want? Where do we want to go with this? Where do we want to go?
So I'll just
bro.
lay some context right
Yeah,
now.
lay some more context here.
Because I'm a fan of both.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought Page was like, his trajectory was like out of here. So,
Balling is my hobby.
Oh.
Balling is my hobby.
He was
They
the first
used to
one.
hate the kids.
Okay.
They used to hate the kids. They used to hate the kids.
I'm
They
telling
used
you.
to hate the kids.
He was the
They
first
used to
one.
hate the kids.
3
They got his own
years
lady.
of fire.
He getting these
Like,
panties.
all right,
Look
so I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
No,
You see
you're
this?
not. You're not. You're not.
Your page.
Come on,
Come
He-
on,
he
man.
was the first-
They used to hate the kids.
I'm gonna argue who's the first one to rock a big ass chain
The Canadian,
on
oh
Canadian
my
Airways.
gosh, bro. They used to hate
Nobody
the
rocked
kids.
chains back then, but him.
Holy
Peep it.
bro.
He was the
I
first one
only
to bring
just
that
remember
big ass
that
chain
Ronald
out.
was
Right,
on
right?
to something, bro.
He was
around that. It was
pissed.
a good time. I'm
Nah, he
telling
was
you,
he was
Okay,
pissed.
so boom. Now you have the
used to
biggest
hate the
record.
kids.
And look, I can understand the logic behind it. Okay, you're on my hook, and then you go and release like your own version to the song that's my single. But if you just stay in pocket, it's gonna pop for you anyway. Like people were Googling, people were lime wiring at that time, maybe, I don't know. But they would have eventually found Page. Like, I don't know. It's probably something that we'd have to sit him down here on Steady Mobbin and be like, what made you so upset about that? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yo,
I've
Paige.
asked it for the last 5 years.
Paige, if you're listening, man, just think about it.
Doors open, brother.
Take a second,
No,
just
but
think
like,
about it.
Cause he's a good dude. He actually sent me a DM and was like, "Yo, I think you're funny as fuck." So like, shout out to him. And bro, his run was.
They used to hate the kids.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Yo, bro, when you did that, I was like,
good
no,
time.
Yeah.
you're right though.
Bro,
he was crazy.
was
He was
some-
fucking
there was
tearing
some
shit
great-
up.
There were some eras, and there was some
They
Toronto
used to hate
eras,
the kid
bro.
was crazy, bro. Okay, yo, listen.
Yo, there was some
I used
eras
to sweep
in
my
Toronto.
crib.
Come on,
clean
bro.
the whole house, listening to the radio, and the radio could bump, fam.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
But do you think?
With Toronto shit.
Do you think in
man,
retrospect it was a little bit of ego that played a part in that?
Okay, yo,
Because
finish because I feel like you didn't land it.
So he apparently sees Drizzy in a club in Miami, and this is from me being a fan and like listening to his interview.
yeah, it's documented.
So I'm not even So he said that like Drizzy was in another section and was like, he's like, oh, like bet Drizzy's right there, or they had like a section very nearby, and the interaction just didn't go well, and then all of a sudden, I don't know if like they're now sending shots at each other or something like that. But all I know is some interaction in Miami. And honestly, I was going to say earlier when we were talking about Toronto being Toronto, I noticed when we link up in other cities, like I went to A3C in Atlanta and everybody from Toronto was like, let's go. Like, we're here. We're in the building. So we link up in the States. Like, we're like, Toronto? Okay, but so why didn't that happen in that interaction in Miami? Because I feel like that kind of single-handedly that event took Page off the map, and that was not fair.
I'll say most of it was before my time. I mean, keep it a buck. I was I was a local you. You know what I mean? I was still
You said
active.
sweeping.
I was
yeah.
around. I knew some of the mandem,
I was
and
old enough to be outside.
But I was what, grade 9, bro?
But I was chill.
But I was active, like certain, you know what I mean? I was building up, but I can't say that I know the whole full story. Like, I've heard stuff over the years from, people who were kind of on both sides,
Yeah.
And to be honest, I saw something this week that made me feel like right now, even when I say what I'm gonna say, I don't even feel
I know you're about to say.
we don't even need to dig back into that and like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Reopen it.
Yeah.
Because it was a moment we could say it was like a missed moment for whatever reason, niggas wasn't on the same page. And
No pun intended.
it's always a pun but no pun when we have fun, like that's just, but I seen something this week that I thought was pretty dope.
I know you're about to say.
You seen that comment too, right?
Yep.
And I was proud. I seen somebody. There's somebody. I'm not even gonna get into the specifics, but I seen somebody post something about.
It was a Galloway gal.
I kind of didn't really want to say that.
Okay. I mean, hey, look.
It'd be nice to get this plane off and land it safely. Is that
My
right?
bad, yo.
Is that right,
General
brother?
Toronto fan. I don't even. That was way over my head. Even that.
So
right there.
so there's a video. Somebody kind of saying getting stuff off their chest, and they're saying, the boy doesn't do nothing for the city. I mean, fuck, everyone's been on both sides of those conversations. They keep it 100.
Yeah.
However, I seen Paige in the comments saying, listen, you might be too young to even know who I am, but like, Drake did everything for you guys. Drake did everything for you guys. So like, just go on easy.
Wow.
When I seen that shit, I say, yo.
The growth. Salute.
I say, yo.
The growth.
Supposed to be, bro.
Huh? What is it?
That's what it's supposed. Okay.
Yeah.
I say, yo.
That's what it's supposed to be.
100%.
Period.
Yo, P.
Like the people don't understand. Like there's these polys and all this shit. It's like, yo, there's no money in that. This is what it's supposed to be. It's
Man
like,
said-
no.
man said-
You already seen that shit. That was that was that for us. But no, come on. You seen what it is? No, come on.
The man said
Hey,
one
man, all
easy.
Yeah.
The man said, yo,
In the
one
comments,
easy.
one easy.
In the
The
and
guy
I'm
did
scrolling,
everything for you guys.
and there's barely anybody probably seen it. And I'm like, I click on, I'm like, oh, yo, that's Paige. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, you see, but this is what I would have loved to see anyways, because I was there, bro. Like as a
It's a
youngin,
fact. And
I
the
was
thing is-
there, bro.
But like Paige and Paz, like he's bigger than that bullshit. Like he's already whatever he's dealing with, and like he doesn't need to do all that shit. Like and then feed into it.
Yeah.
Like okay, no, he doesn't need to feed into all
No,
that.
not at all.
Like we're at a place where even when all that was going on in Toronto was not where Toronto is right now.
100%.
So
Right.
why the fuck play into that shit? And we know that even right now, even in social media alone, it's like this is where they take it. Like people can't even enjoy greatness no more. It
Well,
has
we
to
got to
be-
clip Paige, by the way. I hope we clip this. We're clipping this.
Oh, yeah.
No, clip
Absolutely.
that shit.
Shout
Don't
out
clip-
to
no, clip
Paige.
the shit.
Like
Yo,
he's got to get
come
his
on.
flowers. You know
That's
for
what
sure.
it is. Like I feel
Yeah.
that artists, like especially these artists that have had an impact, even in where Toronto is right now, and just getting there. Like flowers have to be dealt to them. It's a must. It's not even a joke thing. It's simple.
That's why we have
Give
this,
it
that's
to
why we
them.
have this
It's them.
platform.
Like they did. Yo, bro. The thing is, the problem people understand is that yo, a lot of these motherfuckers did this shit in the dark.
Yep. Before it
Y'all
was
are not
cool.
doing this shit in the dark.
Before it was
They
cool.
did this shit in the dark. We're like, we're doing this. We got this. We're this great, and boom. You know
100%.
what I'm saying? So it's like it's full course meal. Eat.
And that's why, like, if we're all gonna be 100% and honest about this shit, it's kind of not given the full scope of what made the city how it is. Even just mentioning Paige was sometimes like even I like forget about that, but I was like not physically there, but I was there because I was in.
Yeah.
I was getting introduced to the Remix project at the end of round 3. Round 4, I didn't get in. I got into round 5. Hustle Girl was telling me about Drake and stuff, and I was telling people I wasn't even watching the grass. I'm like, yo, that wheelchair Jimmy nigga.
Yeah,
He's
that's
about to
what
be-
you're calling.
He's
him,
about to
man.
be the new nigga.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I was telling and kids that went to school with me were reminding me that I was the one telling
That's
them that
crazy.
shit.
No, but
When I was in
that's
grade
crazy.
12. So grade 12 was the year when he dropped the album, but before that, I
Yeah.
was seeing like a lot of stuff that was happening kind of up close. And I'm coming from Saga,
right.
going DT.
No, it's a
Right.
real.
You know what I mean? So I was like hip to certain stuff. Even when the Still Fly video dropped,
Come on.
I was at home. Here's the thing. I'm the one who put it onto the internet, which is crazy. Paige, you know, I gotta tell them.
Yeah, I was saying
Because the thing is,
you trying to claim this
certain
right
people know. So yo, if I knew then
now? Yeah.
what I knew now, I would have went about it differently. But I remember I skipped school and I was at home and I was kind of working on a project on my Facebook chat. And I used to talk to Paige all the time and shit. You know, just trying to. I was hungry, just trying to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do whatever it is that I do, right? Like connect the dots and whatever. So Paige hits me up. You know, he's like, yo, can you do me a favor, kid? I was, yo, you can do me a favor, kid? Click on it. I'm like, sure. What do you need, man? What you need, man? I got you.
Yeah. Puberty didn't even
Yeah,
lick
man,
yet.
shit. What you need, bro? I'm skipping school right now, man. Yo, so
Man, fuck education.
yeah, fuck school, man. That shit ain't gonna pay me nothing, man. So yo, I clicked on the link. I see a link. He just sends a link. He doesn't say nothing. He's like, yo, can you do me a favor? I'm like, yeah. He sends me a link. Paige, you know what I'm talking about. He sends me a link, and all I see is Still Fly vid.
Oh, shit.
Move, blah blah blah. And I think it was, what was that that video website that was like purple and orange?
Tap Piff?
No, it's a video website.
It's a video website.
Yeah, you had to download the video. You had to download it, or it was like SendSpace or some shit like that from way back.
Yeah.
Purple and orange, or purple and white.
I know one that's like purple all over.
That was years ago.
I think you sure it's some like record pool related.
I don't know, nah, bro.
No, they didn't do video. They didn't do videos back.
So I clicked on the
Okay.
shit and it said Still Fly video. And this is after we've been waiting for, you remember there was a wait for the video.
Yeah.
telling you,
Bro, I clicked on it. I was like, I'm the
2008,
bro. And this is, yeah, around then. And I'm like, yo, I'm like,
bro.
are you, I'm like, yo, is this what I think it is, bro? He just put LOL. Oh, yo, Paige just put LOL. I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah.
I clicked on the video. I'm there watching the video in my crib, just looking at the shit. I'm like, holy fuck. I just got trusted with something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I did?
You
I
shared
went
it.
crazy on Facebook.
Oh, you thought you were the guy.
I thought I was the guy. Yo, I tagged everybody in the video, like even like people who were in the industry, like on the business side of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
you could
tagging
drop some names.
I'm tagging them. I was, fuck, who was I tagging? Oh man, if I bring up certain names, bro, it's gonna be like, bro, do you remember? Should I? Is it one of those today? Am I doing that?
Who's it? Farley
What?
Flex?
Yo, bro.
Respect. Shout out.
Yo, this is when man's like T-Slack. You remember that name? T-Slack. And he was from the States.
It's like some
Terrell Slack.
I'm here.
Paula Black Slack. You
No.
Fam, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna be like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, please.
He used to manage Boy Wonder. Anyways, I was fucking tagging everybody, but it was on my Facebook. So you'd have to be a friend to see it.
Right.
If I knew then what I know now, I would have put that shit on YouTube.
Right away.
What?
Oh,
Your
yeah.
channel.
Oh, my
yeah.
God, I
Your
would have put that
channel
shit on
would've been
YouTube.
lit.
Yeah,
Sent that
oh,
to
yeah.
certain blogs back in the day. Shout out to DJ Shrimp Tempura. He had a blog back in the day.
That
You know what I'm
name is
saying? I should have
crazy.
sent that shit
That's
to him.
a fucking what? Yo, that name is what?
Shrimp
man.
tempura. I'm trying to get a Pokeball right now.
He is the coolest DJ in the city,
Fam.
bro.
That's when he was.
And he's still working, by the way.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay.
He's still
Yeah, I mean,
working.
That's crazy.
Fam, I'm like, this nigga. I'm like, nah, watch me tag everybody. Because I already had people on Facebook tagging everybody, bro. And I'm like, bro, this is so crazy because once it started, like, people started to watch it, like, holy shit, like the video. Fuck the fact that I put it on the internet. The video was here and he sent it to some random kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real bad boy. So
It
that's
was-
my little
It was-
little story, you know?
Yeah, for sure. It was a shame that it went down that way. I remember I went to Paige's birthday party 6 months before I'm Still Fly came out, and I was outside the club. Yeah, the club. The night was over, and DJ Future, the Prince, was there.
Shout out to Future the Prince.
And then I was literally on the sideline watching Prince and Paige meet each other for the first time.
Wow.
So you're watching it all happen.
I was watching.
Forrest Gump shit.
It was legit Forrest Gump shit.
Bro.
Legit Forrest.
Everybody's half unicorn, man.
Gump
Legit.
shit,
I was
man.
literally standing there, and I saw Future the Prince introduce himself to Paige,
That's crazy.
and it seems like to me that relationship popped off, and 6 months later,
Yeah.
that video came out.
Yeah.
And when I saw that video on Much Music, I was so jealous because they look like they're having the time of their lives in that video. So much fucking fun.
But not to end it on a sour note. It is definitely Toronto history for sure, 100%. A lot of people's careers kind of got,
Derailed.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. Got ignited around that time. Where people were really mashing the gas. And I just thought it was dope to see today or this week that Paige was, and he gets a rep for being a bad guy, a bud breed, you know what I mean? But to see him in the comments saying, yo, fix up, bro. This guy gave you everything. Why you moving like that?
Yeah.
And he's like, yo,
easy.
This might be ahead of your, it might be before your time. And I'm probably the last person you would think that would say this.
Yeah.
But, loud man, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I thought that was really gangsta of him, man. You know what I mean? Like, really stand up for him to say.
Cause like that, like, come on, like Toronto was even past all that. Like, that's bigger than that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, we don't like these youngins don't understand that shit.
Well,
they weren't there.
They're
to
new
that
here.
point.
Like
They weren't there.
Respectfully, they're new here, and they're new here like this.
Yes.
So like with the Instagram, the this and the that, the algorithms alone, they're here like this. So it's like, all right, they're gonna act this way, that way. Like, you're gonna have to just correct them. It's great to make conversation and just build character for them because remember they're the future.
For sure.
I believe the children are future. Like, yeah, come on, that's the future that's sitting around some. Yo, guy, you fuck all that. It's like no. This is how it. This is what really happened. This is how it goes. I'm saying, like, and the thing is that sometimes we forget that we are at that age that we're
supposed to be doing that 100%, bro.
Yes.
Like,
we're supposed
to be.
Yeah, we're the millennials over to this and that. Yeah, we went through brimstone fire, this and that, all that shit. But hey, we almost maybe still have a job here. Cause these ones, if we don't guide them, it's a wrap.
Speaking on that, the Drake and the Jay-Z, the inevitable battle that's going to be happening. Because like they say, Jay-Z has an album in the tuck.
Yeah.
Yes, he must.
Who's that, Mr. Light Up?
I don't know that.
A bunch of people are saying it.
Yo, who's that?
Who's that?
But do you think the Jay-Z hold on. Do you think the Jay-Z slander is
triple entendres? Don't even ask me how. Con Edison flow connected to a high power.
Smells outside.
Come on, man. I was there, bro.
Okay, but as much as you like Drake, is Jay-Z slander allowed?
No, it's not.
Hold on, guys.
Because we got to look at the...
Wait, weren't you here before?
Oh.
Yeah. When we had the I cooked these all days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just bring it back real quick.
Yeah. I cook these all day.
Exactly.
I do.
No, but hold on. So are we allowed to have the Jay-Z slander? Do we correct the kids, even though we're from Toronto?
Yo, here's
as adults.
I like how you asked that question because it sounds like the answer's already in it. I'm gonna let you say what you you want to say. I'm gonna let you, and you too. But I'm gonna let you go. I'm
gonna hit you guys with NBA on TNT all night tonight.
Let's go.
We love our eras. If somebody stays in the era past their era and they're hooping, but they're not hooping like they used to hoop.
Oh,
They're not the 6-time MVP, which is also debatable because I just saw something the other day that said at no point in time was this guy the number one rapper, which I would disagree, but there are some seasons where DMX was winning the MVP. Well, anyway, we could do that, but I'm just saying, like, when your era's over and it's somebody else's era and you're that old head still hooping, you're subject, you're vulnerable to this type of critique. And you know how how are we in a generation when what do you know about Big Daddy Kane? We'd be like, get the fuck out. What?
Yeah.
We would be like, man, fuck your Big Daddy Kane, bro. It's the rock.
Yeah.
So how can we blame these kids for, they're us. They're us.
That's fair.
They're exactly who we were to the 90s and the 80s.
I want to.
It's like, even like I was saying earlier, it's like, ain't no one gonna teach these kids unless we choose to. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta show them Jay highlights.
We don't have to. We don't have
There you
to.
have it.
But we know what the result's gonna be. So it's if we choose to teach them. Like, look, the thing is, even with folks like we were voluntary to it because the shit looked fly when we were learning about like 70s shit, but where the records actually came from. That was like, oh, what the fuck? That's dead. Why? Because that was just for us. Now these ones, so like, I guess like, cause I don't really know much. And at the end of the day, it's like, if we choose to, they will be able to, like, you know, like, okay, I'll even deep dive into some real quick before we get back to. I would go back and forth with people when it comes to instant classics because I don't believe in that. I believe in classics, period, and classics needs time. You can't tell me about no instant classics.
It's a part of the equation.
Instant classics, you can't. It's just instant. Whatever it is, it's not a classic. A classic lasts. Instant classics don't make any sense if they only last 2 weeks. Like, what are we doing here? So now, these youths, oh, yo, it's just an instant classic, this is that. They forget about it by Christmas. That's not a classic. That's not what classics is. Even when I was doing my shit, you think I was trying to make hits? No, I was trying to make classics, and I did that.
I hope this is a really good song. Here you go, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, yo, look, there was like, you still wanted to have your shit to have staying power. You wanted to be able to revisit this shit without even saying it. You just knew it. That doesn't exist because no one talked about it. No one talked about, hey, I'm going to make this classic. I'm going to do this. No, we want to make something that would last without even having to think about it or say it. That doesn't exist anymore. We just want something that's hot and hot. That might mean classic. That's a classic. It's a classic. No, instant classic is like a, I don't know if oxy, but it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird to me. It's like,
No, 100%.
and the thing is too, it's like, even with Toronto right now, like, we are in such a special place because we haven't been, like, we just got here about 15, 17, maybe 20 years ago, like here, where we could see the Griselda Blancos, all this shit. We could see crowds not be on some screw face capital shit. We see these, that's the beautiful thing about it with these YNs. They're able to see the shit that we begged for when we were younger. They're able to see crowd surfing and shit with these fucking, they're able to see that now. We weren't able to see that.
Nah.
We knew it was about that. We knew these artists were like worthy of that, but these kids can just see it in camera.
While
That's
they do get to see it, it does have its certain, because the poly raps are crazy, bro. Because that's another thing that we haven't seen at this level, like nowadays, the political, like, man.
You see that, you see,
And I don't want to go into that topic too much, but I'm just saying that
that's a
there's
whole other-
you know there's multiple sides to the coin. You know what I mean?
Really,
but
it kills the shit. Yo, bro,
It does.
The money that is killing.
yeah. Whether they're doing a bid
The
or
money that shit is killing, bruh.
yeah, it's
Y'all know.
a shame.
Robin Banks is going to be like on top of the world.
On top of the world. And the thing is like, how do you make them understand that? Like, you have to understand that they won't understand that, but at the same time, it's like, yo,
And that's why
yo,
it's important for them to get the game from the OGs. Like, this is the shit that people always say too, at least from our gen. I'm the youngest in here, but our gen is, I can't blame you. I just blame your OGs. That's the real shit.
It's some real shit.
And it's your fault if you don't at least try to tell them, yo.
And that's
like,
what I was saying earlier. It's like, yo, it's still kind of up to us if we want to teach them.
yeah, it's kind of
You know what I'm saying, and if you
turn.
don't, we can't get mad at the result. It's like, yo, look, well, I could say personally, I was spoiled. Like music, everything, 90s, just culture, everything spoiled. From the 80s, spoiled from just like 227 to Terminator, nigga. I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
But I had it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I was a fucking.
you see what I'm saying? Why do you think I love her so? Well, you think I love my girl so much? I'm saying, like, what's it? I love it from them time there, bro. Listen,
I said
yo, even when she
227.
was, yo, bro, when she pulled up with the Grand National and that fucking one show there, bro, listen, it was God to me. Yo,
What was that, 95? 227 was that 95?
We talking, nigga, 87. What are we
yeah, so I
doing?
was
Bro,
So I was watching reruns then.
yo,
Yeah.
you
I was watching reruns then.
I was
My bad.
yo, I was
shit
sitting-
just
Drama 91, my bad.
I'm sitting there with my mom like this.
100%.
Watching the feet, yo. The thing is that I could understand that the youth today are not gonna experience that no more, but they gotta experience something like it at least to understand. Like, yo, bro.
So when
A lot of this stuff came from somewhere, which is a fact. Because
Exactly,
sorry.
Why don't you?
So for me, I'm older than a lot of the YNs, but I'm younger than, a lot of the people who I
us.
rub shoulders
Yeah.
with, right? But for me, one thing that I had is I was doing the research on stuff before my time. And one thing that made me do that is in grade 8, I got a pair of Adidas shell toes. And I was like, yo, and when they're fresh, I was like, yo, hey kid, nice kicks. And I'm like, hey, yo, what the fuck is up with these shoes?
Okay, all the old has.
I'm like, yo, what's up with these shoes? Like, what's the whole story behind it?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
the lore? And then I discovered the Run DMC
From
shit.
when you said that,
My Adidas.
Come
right?
on.
It was
The
like
fat
a
races
rabbit
and
hole of
shit.
information.
And then I was looking into them niggas with the music, and then I'm like, this is this year. What else was out this time? And then you got the shit in LA with the Chuck Taylors. So I was doing research of that with the Eazy-E and the NWA and how they would wear their stuff and why they wear it like that.
Like
So-
I always say, bro, it's a beautiful story.
100%.
Even down to when it comes to us, Toronto, it's this hip hop shit. It's a beautiful story.
Yeah, it's so much.
And
It's
it just like doesn't matter where you want to go. Just go down a rabbit hole, some hip hop shit.
100%.
You're gonna get entertained like
Yeah.
a motherfucker.
and it'll help you
Yeah.
make sense of so much of the stuff that's gonna come out, because they say there's nothing new under the sun. A lot of stuff is just rebirthed. It's just reintroduced. A lot of retro shit. Kids are wearing, oh yo, I got this. Like, kid, we had those like 15 years ago, bro. Your
Right.
parents had those when they were younger than you are now.
Yo,
I mean?
I remember, like, yo, I remember when Source magazines first had the first retros in the back of the page where they had like the Jordan 2
That's crazy.
and all that shit. And I remember my first reaction to the Jordan 2s. I'm like, the fuck is this? You was like, this shit look fucking crazy. Nowadays, I'll be like, yo, I'm defending Jordan 2s to the end. I'm like,
Yo, know nothing about
this,
this, man.
fire. What you talking about? Yo, the Chicago's, nigga, the Chicago. What are we talking about right now? I will sit there and defend that to the end. But back then, with like 94, I remember I was a youth. That's how the thing is when they talk about this whole 94 hip hop. I get it. But yo, it was a time, even as a baby, it was a time. Like there was like, I remember when I first heard Get Money, fucking Junior Mafia.
Damn.
That shit sounded like, you know, like when in the Sonic game when Sonic like drowns in like the fucking the little like the sea level and shit. It sounded weird to me when I was a kid. I'm like, yo, this shit is hard. That's how I got into fucking Get Money.
That's crazy.
see, you
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
and,
Like,
and,
and that shit, that's what I'm talking about. The beautiful story, bro.
I'm
like
happy
this
you
shit.
brought
and, like,
that up because you know this is one thing that I think is like so interesting about the difference in the eras. Like now, and I mean, I'm probably gonna throw even more flowers at Drizzy and Toronto. Period. Is that we had a standard for the hip hop that we listened to. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I personally cannot listen to Kendrick because I grew up on West Coast. Like, I grew up on Tupac, bro. You think Tupac was flipping up his voice, sounding like a mouse,
bro.
and then
started with
your
the West
shit,
Coast shit,
like
bro.
all that
Bro,
crazy, like
that's my shit, bro.
and people are now like they're and shit. You know,
Come on, man.
it's not just Kendrick, it's YG, it's a lot of these West Coast, and you know what?
So you're saying they're too animated?
This is ridiculous, and we're only rating it because it's the West Coast, but the old West Coast guys,
Bruh.
I was going to the stout. You know what I'm saying? Like they were who they were. But all this name, yeah, never been a fan of the West Coast.
For me, I can't.
Of today's era, you know.
I can't. So
There's some joints though.
you
There's
gotta
some
at the end of the
You
day, you
put
have
West
to do your
Coast
research.
joints.
because-
Other
90s
than
West
that, no, I
Coast
get what
before
you're saying, but
90s
there's some
West
joints,
Coast
though.
versus this West Coast.
No, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
We can't do that.
But we're doing it all the time.
Okay,
We're talking about our
that's
era.
A different. That's a.
We're talking about our era versus
Yeah.
their era. I'll give hip hop like and the YNs, man. You guys got who you got. You could put them up against our guys. I'm sure it'll be a good run. But there's no West Coast rappers that were beating Snoop and Pac till this day. Kendrick, get him out of here.
So what?
He'll never be Tupac. Why are we?
It's just
I mean-
different era and different like level. Of
Why are we pretending?
One thing that I'll say about because you mentioned like the stories and like the Get Money, and one of my first musical memories was Criss Cross Jump Jump.
Don't get me.
And I'm a 91. That shit came out what, like 93?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I was definitely in a fucking diaper.
Bro, that
in
was
front of
my
the TV.
first
Come on
vinyl
now.
I ever got in my life.
You're a bud boy. So you're simply a bud boy.
No, first
That
vinyl-
track?
no, yo, bro, it was,
Jump?
bro, that
Jump?
record, bro.
Jump had that shiznit in it. Like
Had-
JD,
had all white
JD is a
people.
bud
That's
boy.
why I let JD do what he wants.
Yeah.
I'm like, go do what you want, bro.
Real bud boy for that.
Let him do
that
what he wants,
that was my shit.
See,
Like,
that was a classic. That was a classic.
That was one of the
Yeah,
first.
it's never gonna stop. That's the thing with that. It's never gonna stop with records like that.
That was one of my first music memories that, like, I guess I gained music consciousness even though I was still a baby. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
They were
this shit
supposed
is
to
the
do,
shit.
bro.
And then at the same, yo, watch this now. Watch how wicked I get with this one.
Let's go.
Oh, I knew, girl. Yo,
Vicious.
blood clot, little
They
vicious.
vicious.
Are you dumb? Yo, them know me in the dog.
That's
Them
crazy.
know me and them never grow me in the dog.
Yo,
Yo,
all I'm
little
seeing, all I'm
bitch.
seeing right now
Come on, fam.
is the feelers.
Yeah,
Feel
come on.
us.
Oh my God. Yo, fuck boy.
The Carl
Fam,
Canal.
come on,
The
man.
exhaust. I'm seeing, yo, bro, like that. I'm telling you,
Ooh, get shot.
energies, bro. Like
Different things,
saying,
fam.
like it wasn't like it's
Different
not like
thing.
it was just like it was more than just like a fashion thing. It was actually a feeling, like you bro, like it was such a feeling. They're dragging it back now, not bringing it back. They're dragging it back now.
no doubt.
And you know what those, the reason why, to build off of what you were saying, to go draw back for that point that you made, is that those YGs, those are the vintage YGs, right? Those are the little youths 30 years ago, right? But they had, who was rocking with Vicious? Was it Dougie Fresh?
Vicious was rocking with Dougie Fresh,
Right?
Mhm.
OG,
Yeah.
right? And then you got JD with Criss Cross, right?
Remember, JD was already plugged in from his pops alone with all that shit.
100%.
Chilling, yeah.
100%. But just as like to relate to what you were saying is they were guiding the new gen, and that's something where if you allow that to happen, it's hard for them to miss. These niggas are already successful.
If there's no one really guiding the young ladies like that, well, that's why you have sense like Jermaine Dupri to have like an amazing record of guiding young talent, because you can still go back. You can, bro. JD was flexing so much that in 2004, 2005, he just flexed with fucking the Usher album. Just like
That was the most craziest thing on earth.
it was like, huh. He was already in that zone.
I want to pivot real quick though, because we're running out of time today. I want to talk about the Beyonce tape. Do you guys see that one recently?
So you guys seen that? Pimp C apparently talked about it.
What did he say? What did Pimp C?
Pimp C said he had,
I can't do
or
the.
he'd witnessed a tape of Beyonce.
I can't. This part, I can't really take part in this, man.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean,
You
might offend my political connection. I'm not really, you know what I mean?
What the girl
It's like,
do,
it's
the,
like
the,
that.
whole- the Virgo energy, the beehive, yo. I don't need nothing less.
What happened? We'll spearhead it.
Pimp C said back in the day he witnessed a tape of Beyonce in a compromising position. He never spoke on nothing more than that. He didn't name no names or whatever. But it almost sounded like, I don't know, very predatorial. The last couple of days, my understanding is I've seen it. It's Beyonce sitting on some dude's lap. Wow.
Some white dude
Yes.
Who-
and he's like, yo, sit on.
who happened to be a producer, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. And he calls Michael Jackson. Like, so she comes
that was
around,
pretty
she
much.
sits on his
What's
lap.
crazy about that too? That was pretty much how they. Because remember, there's that whole thing about Michael Jackson like having a crush on it's on.
Yeah, they had a crush on Beyonce.
They crush on Beyonce. So like basically, when I guess whoever this motherfucker was, with my girl, goddamn.
Yeah. So he's like,
He was a general for that still.
See, this is why I didn't play the game, man. Like I just remember beats and my music.
But
It's just-
you know, we're
but now look
for the last take. So
Hold
let's
on. Let
move on to the next. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Let us finish. Go ahead.
So yeah, so I don't know. Like all I see is her sitting on the man's lap, and they get Michael Jackson on the phone, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so happy you're doing this." I don't know if it's a verse, it's a chorus, or whatever, but it definitely seemed on another level
Like weird.
crazy.
And she looked so scared too. Shorty was
and
shivering.
young.
She was shivering. She was shivering, legit shivering
Bruh.
on his lap. It was so bizarre.
And the thing is that when you think about it, something tells me if a lot of people watched this when that actually happened. Like, remember when MTV used to have those, if you think you know, you have no idea shits?
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me that even if that was playing on one of them shows, we would have just sat there like, okay.
I know.
And now today, it's like,
It's all coming out.
the fuck is all this, and why is it coming out at this rate?
Because
I
I think
mean,
it's
look,
But like I'm saying, like it's
Timing's
a
interesting.
crazy-
yeah, it's very
crazy
interesting. I think it's a
game,
concerted
man.
effort against Jay-Z. They're trying to get Jay-Z out of here.
Yeah,
Okay,
like, they're
I could
really
see that.
trying to,
I could
like,
see
like,
that.
It's almost like it's like they're really trying to give you the indication. It's like, yeah, this motherfucker must have did something wrong.
I don't know where it leaked from, but I will say, I mean, all of us at some point have been very tapped into parts of the music industry. This predatorial shit is not new. You know what I'm saying? It's a girl right now, literally on the lowest level possible, trying to sing a song in some dude's basement who's making the beat, but he's trying to beat. He's not making the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's it, like,
Right.
man, one time I pulled up to the studio as a writing session. This girl came with a fucking garbage bag over her shit. She was fired too. You know what I'm saying? And I understood why she did it, because she's like, I'm going to be in the studio with a bunch of dudes today. I don't want nobody to
Yeah,
hear
let me look
anything.
crazy, so you don't got
Anything
do all
twisted.
that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She came through with the poncho, bro.
Let me tell you
You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Let me
So
tell you
smart.
something. And she's 100% right about it, no matter how weird it is. And the saddest part about it, do you know how much amazing music you lose because of that?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know how much
Wait,
amazing-
because the girls are weirded
she
out?
has to-
Yeah.
because she's weirded out.
Yeah.
And the thing is, who knows? She's probably had did whatever research on whoever she's walking in there with, and there's even cases where maybe she needs the bread, man. Like, come on now, like, yo, come on.
Well, yeah, like I was just seeing a shorty
That's
who
why I'm
wanted
looking-
to make a
yeah,
song
I'm
with some
hearing
good
that, like, oh, yeah, I know.
producers.
Yeah, that shit is
And
so-
she legit was like, yo, bro, I'll never forget. I'm gonna be like, damn, you rolled up in here with a garbage bag on your shit. But like, it was
Crazy
smart.
shit.
It,
She
like,
had,
like low key, when I look back at it, like,
even
especially
Thames
I'm an
said
older
something-
guy now. So like,
even Thames said something along them lines where it's like, and you know how Thames is just like the Garden of Eden and shit. But at the
Facts.
same time, she'll be in that studio just track suited out because she wants that record. She don't need any other bullshit. And it's like, listen, trust me, as amazing and godly as you are, I need that check more than you. Let's make this music. So that's where I would always stay. But like, there's like people like her that's on a level that they're sitting there on some, yo, I just gotta walk into these studios wearing tracksuits, looking unattractive as shit, looking boyish to get some fucking hits done.
In a way, it's probably better that
Now always looking at like, yo, like end of the day, it's like, yo, you know how much hits we miss from that shit? Like just sitting there and just creating a record that she's still sitting there being she's being professional, but at the same time she's being protective. It's like, come on, man. Like, I'm trying to make the classics here.
You're saying?
No, I'm saying in a way it's better. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a young niece, like she's 9 years old, dude. She's just starting to play the guitar. She's got an amazing voice. So it's like when videos like this hit the net and, you know, now, like, remember now, we didn't have social media, whatever. You would just hear hearsay about some shit that could have went down in the studio. So the fact that, you know, girls can be a little bit more forewarned that, yo, dudes are on some... Bro, I'm seeing photographers,
100%.
producer, like it's not just in the music. It's like girls want to go model, the photographers on some bullshit. That, you know what I mean? We see it every day. So it's better that these young
And the
girls
content
know,
creator-
yo, weird
content
dudes are
creators
out
too.
here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's getting bad.
Oh, let me shoot you. And then next thing you know, they're goddamn, you know, imprisoning a girl or some shit. So
Yo, speaking of which, plus you've been killing it, bro.
I appreciate you, dog. Yeah, like I said, girls are getting blocked out, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Seen the
Back then
blacklist,
they
it look
didn't want
crazy.
me. Now I'm hot, they all on me.
Yeah. So when I first saw your clip, the first clip was like, yo, I honestly I knew you were joking. I knew it was a sketch, but I didn't realize like I don't know how to explain. It was a sketch, but you look like for real. You look like you were serious. Was it for real? Like, did you hope that some shorties would be like take you on that offer?
So there was one. So right after I did a Netflix one on Caravana Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
People loved it. It started running in the algorithm.
Yeah.
And I did another one that was like a +1. Like, yo, girls, I went to yo, +1. I'm looking for a +1. Any girl that comes with me, you know, I got you taken care of. Whatever. I got the telly. I got grabber. And then it just ends.
Let the tell you about girl.
And then the way the shit.
Yo, but is it red herring or rose?
Okay, so watch
Which one
that.
was
Yo,
it?
listen, I got DMs. I got DMs from like, bro, it was a joke thing, and it just started flying in the algorithm, and then
Oh,
eventually,
Jesus.
some girls were just like, "So where you at?" I'm like, do they not know this is a joke? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
what we did,
honestly, that was like my favorite part about it all was like, it was like, of course I'm being like exaggerating. I was like, I gotta tell you, I gotta grab it. But I kept such a straight face that literally girls were in the DMs. And I don't know if you guys have had like those DMs that don't like lick your general inbox. They lick the requests.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just responding to comments like, yo, pull up, shorty.
You seen beer
I'm
requests.
seeing like the private ones. I pop over and I'm like,
this one. We can't get used to this one.
certain gal, you know what I
Request
mean?
line,
Certain
man.
gal
Another
slid in
circle
the
back on this
DMs,
the
bro.
blood clot, man.
Yeah, so it's a big win, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm on Steady Mobbin. So come on, yo, girls, you know what's up.
Let's go. Let's say it went through. Let's say a shorty hit you up. Which hotel would you take them to?
Oh, that's a great question.
The question is actually, which one did you take them to? I know you took one or two of them through there, man. I know you did. It might have even been the car. You might have been
Okay.
the cold guy.
So we're in the city. There's no question. There's two I have in mind right now. I'm not gonna confirm or deny. There's Marriott right at Young College. You can't beat that. And then there's One King West. You know what I'm saying?
One King West, but
One
that one
King
at
West
college,
for the
man.
baddies.
That was a bed bug hotel, bro.
But I'm saying,
that's
like,
what it turned into.
you slide into
the
my DMs.
Marriott at college?
No, One King West.
No. The
not
one at
One King
college.
West.
Young College.
Marriott
Oh,
on
okay. I was
college.
talking about that shit. I thought-
No, One King
yeah.
College is pretty good.
Yeah,
One
okay,
King
hold
West,
up,
One
man.
King
Let's
West.
talk
One-
about
sorry,
that
One
guy
King-
on the
One King is
cop.
good.
Okay,
One King, sir.
Carry on. Yeah.
One
You
King
hear what
West.
Big L said is, you know,
Disrespect. All right.
they get it on the roof if he ain't got no hotel door, man. So Marriott's all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you don't. Hey, nobody said she had to hit the bed. You feel me? So
Come
like,
on, man.
yeah, man. So yeah, definitely, I say Marriott for the, you know, if you're trying to keep it in the budget. And then there's another one, low key, like right on like University in Dundas. It's like a Chestnut Marriott right behind the hospitals.
I know that one.
Yeah,
I know that one.
Those are, and then there's a Hilton,
Doubletree.
not Doubletree. Oh yeah, that's the one on Chestnut. That's
Yeah.
that's a Hilton.
Wait
Doubletree.
a minute.
But the Hilton with the
Who are
urban.
you? How you know so much, huh?
Man,
I'm in the tellies, bro.
You guys are very informed.
Goodness
But
gracious.
my favorite one, I would take him to the
Yeah.
Shangri-La.
he is
Right,
to the
financial
Shangri-La.
district.
Yes,
Like,
right there, Shangri-La. It's
Capital T.
it's expensive. It's expensive, but yo, if you bring a shorty out for 2 nights, it's over. Just 2 nights. 2 nights, it's over.
Shangri-La.
Shang-
It's like you flew out.
Yeah, they
Shangri-La's
literally
gonna
flew
fucking
out. Bro, Shangri-La, you go in that room, they give you there's a tablet on the bed that'll control the whole fucking room.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah.
Then one day, all right.
Yeah.
I never did that one yet.
Yeah.
One day, inshallah.
It has to be, what I'm saying, it has to be a prime thing, right? Like if it's just a thing that slides in your DMs, keep it within the budget.
You got to be a thing
Don't
that you
go
actually
ball
fuck
out,
with, you know?
Yeah, don't go ball out for the thirsty thing that thought the comedy reel was real. You know what I'm saying? So,
Does any of them send you nudes?
Don't believe all that.
Any videos?
They're gonna have to earn the
I
shit.
haven't got no videos yet. I got pics.
Let's fucking go.
Grab a goon.
There you go.
Yes, man.
That's crazy, man. Like, yo, these shorties are like,
Hey, outside,
Listen.
online.
Caravana really opened my eyes out. Toronto has the most hottest women in the fucking world.
Let's
I know that's
Oh,
some girl, man.
welcome. Welcome to Planet Earth.
I didn't realize that till this week, till the Caravana
Welcome to the city,
weekend.
I don't like the thing is, I don't need to travel.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
I love my home.
I've been to Houston
there's
too.
all the bullshit, but like, yeah, you go to Houston, you go to, it's like, yeah, cool. Though you come, you know what it is? You'll even go there and they're talking about Toronto women.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, guys,
It's the men you talk to. When you talk to men outside in the U.S.,
Yes.
they always talk about, oh, you guys have the hottest women. It's like, yeah, okay, but I'm here in New York today.
No, but
It's also a different equation for them though, because if you're from the States and you follow it out here, y'all them are on you. Like we all seen it, man. You know, so it's like fuck, like
Yo, this man's making
know?
blogs off of being happy that there's Toronto women looking their way. Like this shit is hilarious.
Well, you know they got the leg up, right? Like that's another.
It's
one
like,
of
look
my
at all
reels
these
that I did.
Toronto women looking at me. It's like, bruh.
take your gal and go, bro. Take your gal and go, fam.
But they got the leg up.
Right,
Though. They got
just,
the
you know.
advantage. Just the fact that they're from, and it's probably the same for us when we travel.
Oh, definitely.
That we're like, okay, we're exotic
Definitely.
to American women. Like I know I've approached girls in Atlanta, and like it's been a vibe. Michigan, Chicago, like I always catch a good vibe with them.
So they ran uptown to consult some dudes to trust. I don't know what the fuck they thought. The niggas found like us.
You party in Detroit?
Not Detroit, but I've been around Lansing. I've been in Ann Arbor. Definitely shout out to Lansing, but yeah.
I hear Detroit is nothing but good things. The party scene, the clubbing scene. I'm hearing nothing. I'm hearing nothing but good things about Detroit.
I can't wait to go though. I'll definitely pull up.
And I mean, I'm hearing Detroit is up there with the shorties too. Like how hot they all are.
Yo,
Man, they're probably from you.
and they got those eyes and shit.
Which one?
They got those light eyes. I actually chopped this thing when I was at work.
With
She was from
Detroit
Detroit.
things just have light eyes.
Yeah, that's
They
crazy.
be having the hazel joints.
Just born with
They
it.
be having the hazel joints. Damn, girl.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Man, you
definitely.
talking about one in particular, nigga. Talk.
I like New York girls. I like how aggressive they are.
Oh, yeah.
Little Puerto Ricans and
Working
shit.
on
One
that.
time I went to Bronx.
Yeah.
I went
Touch
to
me. Yup.
Dr.
Yup.
J's. Is that the
Yup.
shoe store? I don't know.
Yeah,
For some reason, I want to say it's Dr.
Dr.
J's.
J's. It's a brand. It's a brand.
Bronx has them.
I was
the
just looking
Latinas.
at the shoes, and the girl's like, "So what's up, Poppy?" You and I said, "Damn, I've never had no woman
It's
talk to
different.
me like
They do
that."
that.
Like, you
They
know what
do
I'm saying?
that.
They do that.
They
Like,
do
she's
that.
on my
They
shit.
do that.
You know, like I've never felt chopped
They
before.
do that.
I was getting chopped.
I think it's an
do
American
that,
thing.
man.
I think it's an American thing because, like, while I was in the clubs during Caravana, there was girls from Texas in the club.
Yeah.
and
They talked to
and they chopped us.
They holler at you.
They went to
Yeah,
came up
bro.
to us, and I'm like,
Yo,
whoa,
little humble
they'll
brag
come up,
right
yo,
there.
they're sick of
Yo,
it.
they
Like, you know,
chopped us.
like, yo, talk, like, we're gonna talk to you.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
there's-
difference that I would
The
say.
outside, they're sick of it.
We have some of the baddest looking women, 100%. However, get at me if you want.
They're not.
the shorties in the US, like they got a different type of game to them. Like they will make you feel like a handsome man, bro. They'll holler at you, bro. Like, or if you like, you make eye contact, like, you know what I mean? They'll be like, "So what's up?" You just looking at me, and like they talk to you.
They'll engage.
Out here, it's like you're bothering them, and I get that it's like an act, but it's like, bitch, I don't got time to do this every fucking time that I see a new one of you that I want to put in my Pokédex.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's no personality there. There's
yeah,
nothing
it's like,
to
okay,
play
we get it.
with.
Do you
It's
have
like-
any other type of tricks that you could do other than being stush? Like, holy fuck.
They don't even know how to flirt.
Yeah. So, and like, I don't know, like, I'm not trying to down them, but it's like, all right, man, it's been like this since high school. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys have any other type of attributes when niggas are cracking to you?
What does that come down to? Because, I tend to believe like they'll open right up if we're like, and that's what I did in one of my little reels. Like, if it's Caravana weekend and I'm acting from the States, I'm bagging these girls as if like I didn't live down the street. You know what I'm saying? So why are they opening up? Why are they doing like? Why is that whole line so relevant?
Okay, I gotta help me because there's so much in that question.
Yeah, it's
What
loaded.
is the first part of the question? What's the second part of the question? So I can check
What makes them open up
during Caravana.
to the man them that are not not the man them?
Oh, not from here.
Yeah, they're because
Oh.
they move crazy.
Well,
as soon as a man says he's not from here.
Well, one, we can say this. It's a different culture. Their culture is like we kind of emulate sort of their culture, but like
Facts.
they're the
That's a
ones
fact.
they set the trends.
Yeah.
Like we'll be real.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
as much as we got a lot of Jamaicans out here and yachties and all that kind of shit. Like they set certain trends that the rest of the world follows. Fine,
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Right. But also, the motion is kind of different over there. Like if it's an artist who's from over there and they come over here, there's a
Basically,
lot
they
that comes in.
connect. It's access.
It's access. Plus, it's somebody who they can get cracked all sorts of ways, and the story's not gonna come out because that nigga's gone back to fucking
Arkansas.
Nebraska. I was gonna say Nebraska. Back to fucking Nebraska. You know what I mean? Chattanooga,
Jesus.
wherever the fuck, Florida.
Smoky Mountain.
You know what I'm saying? They're gone back over there. And guess what? They don't even care about the
Chattanooga,
shorty
Tennessee.
that they cracked over here because they're back over there doing American shit. Like unless and it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Because it's they get theirs, and when it's our turn, we go somewhere, we get the same treatment to an extent. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. They don't want
Transactional shit, pretty much.
Huh?
Transactional shit.
Yeah. They get to live their best life, and then you know what I mean, and it is what it is. Like,
But every Toronto shorty I've seen on their IG page, they got at least like 6 traveling posts on their highlights in the last like year or two, and they go everywhere in the world. Pardon?
They don't stop traveling.
They don't. And it's like they've been traveling every
If
fucking
outside
way.
was a human being, you'd be a Toronto woman.
That's
Traveling.
crazy.
Big up.
Yo, they go
Big
everywhere,
up,
and they make it
big
look so
up to
cool.
Homeland. No, and they do it they look amazing up there. It's like,
So really, at the end of the day, all we're trying to say is Toronto women don't fuck with us. We might as well just never try.
not
Like,
exactly.
I keep it a stat. How far? What are we talking about? 60, 70%? 70% of women in Toronto don't fuck with us.
No.
I mean,
They just have more
50, 40?
options, to be fair, because
Yeah.
all of them are Toronto, a lot of fucking people from a lot of men from different parts of the world love Toronto women. So they, whether they know it or not, have
They know
those
it.
kind of options.
You know what it's
I'm
like?
tired of bigging them up, to be honest with you. They know it.
It's like
They fucking know it, and they're flaunting it in our faces, and they're like, "Oh."
Because niggas are funding their lives. They're the paying for
that's
everything.
100%.
So
That's what it is.
So okay, we're getting somewhere. So these American motherfuckers are tricks.
No, it's not
They're
American.
tricks.
It's
So
true.
they're
Americans.
tricks.
No,
They
it is
are-
true.
It's
It
not
is
American.
true.
Real conversation.
It's not Americans. It's
you're
not
trying
American.
to
My
make it
research.
abroad.
It's
My
abroad.
research is pointing to
It's abroad.
My research is pointing to British Nigerian niggas.
It's abroad.
Wait,
It's
that are
abroad.
tricking like this?
British Nigerian niggas are tricking. British Nigerian niggas,
Yeah.
they got guap.
I don't know. You might have to defend that in the streets by yourself. I don't know.
Doesn't want to
Shout out my Niger diaspora, no boy.
Yo, I was
No,
at
they're
a club.
definitely
They're
kind of moving
they're
wallet
chicks
heavy.
too.
They're out here,
Moving
right?
wallet heavy.
You see them.
bro.
You see them. You see them
Come
in the
on,
club
fam.
district. Yo, bro, I was
Wallet heavy, bro.
I was at
Yeah.
a party. I was at a party. Shout out to
They will throw it at you. They will throw
Well,
it
if
at
they
you.
got it, right?
Yeah, well,
Throw it
here's
at
the thing.
you.
I was at a party called Palm Trees in June during the FIFA games, and these guys, I saw like 3 or 4 groups of different Nigerian British
bro.
dudes.
They don't play, bro.
They're popping like 6 bottles.
They be outside with the sandals with no socks, bro. With no socks, the linen pants, and they be having the card, bro.
Yeah.
The black one or the metal one.
It's a
Yeah.
real thing. Like I remember the
not
first
a
time
game,
I seen
bro.
that shit was like 10, 15 years ago. Oh, even Snaps was there in L.A.
Oh,
In L.A., we're seeing these guys just parked up in front of Coconuts, whatever that club was called, just looking, just searching, and just scooping. Like, yo, these guys were just about that, and it's like, yo, why these guys? And they just pulling one on them, like, hey, you. Hey, just pulling like, hey,
Yeah, that was your Nigerian. That's
it's a
crazy.
different. I'm not gonna lie,
they were
those
going.
Them boys
It's like,
get busy.
Them type, yo, they
get busy. I can't lie, bro. They get
They
busy.
do. I love those
Yeah,
guys.
busy.
Yeah.
and they're getting not getting.
Y'all
Like I
get
said, we're
busy.
seeing it
Okay.
here, yes, but they're getting busy.
They been
So
they
taking
been-
it back to the Toronto girls now, we can agree the reason why we're not tricking on them. You know, hey, listen, you better get you some bus fare and come see me.
I know the real you.
I don't.
Like I know you for real. So
Come
like,
on.
I'm throwing them in an Uber.
I see, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's
you
what I'm
know.
saying. We seen them no wig. We seen them when they're just in a
I
grocery
know you
store.
well. All the stolen
But the-
jewels. Like I know you, babes. I know you. Cut the bullshit.
But the
Save that for them. Just
but they get tricked on, which is why they're not
the
rocking
thing is,
with
yo,
us
the
no
thing
more.
is too, you can't really be mad at it either, because it's just the game, bro. That's it. Just is what it is, bro. You
Yeah.
can't even really get
that
mad.
shit is what it is.
I mean, I'm at an young age right now where, like, honestly, I'm probably gonna end up tricking on some of these girls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yes,
Next
sir.
question. What's the youngest? What's the youngest?
My youngest.
Like what age will you be like? You're like, I'm not entertaining this.
You don't have to, but yeah.
okay.
Hold on.
So have you guys seen this? There's like a somebody put. Oh, shout out to Mitch. Yeah, shout out to Mitch. He put up this little thing on his Instagram where basically they were saying, if you're gonna the 18, yo, you dudes are crazy. 18 is a child.
Yeah.
And then somebody put in the comments, well, guess what? If you're worried about 18, then stop going to strip clubs. Then stop watching porn, because most of the girls that are in the strip club can't be older than 25. And I started thinking to myself, I haven't been to the strip club in a minute, by the way, ladies.
He's like, just so you know.
But I started thinking about it, and I was like, how is like, I haven't seen a girl older than 27 in a strip club in years. You know what I'm saying?
You'll have some that are a bit older than that, because
but they're the one or two in there.
But their program is nice. They're not phased out, and they know how to do their thing, right?
The man talked about them like they were a fucking operating system.
Phased out. It's crazy.
The iOS is lit. You know what I'm saying? The iOS is lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, but then you got a bunch of traffic that's like the new young hopefuls that try it out for a little bit. There's a lot of those.
Yes.
There's a lot of those.
Yes.
Right? And there's a lot of them that are like, man, fuck getting a job. Especially now, with the whole social media saying, yo,
man.
this is what you're supposed to do, and this is how you know what I mean? It used to be a different time where I guess it was less accessible, and like to get into that you
More
had to
taboo,
really be in it for real, and like now you could just kind of play with it and just go do it for like a month or whatever. But to your point, yeah, bro, that's essentially what it is. Like they'll look at the ones that are like 25 and like up, unless they look super neat, they're gonna try to phase them out, right? And then if you look at these rich billionaires, you look at looking the actor from the movie Inception. I don't want to say his name, put him on blast, right?
Okay.
But he only
I don't know.
Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know any actors in this.
I don't give a fuck. This is my
I have no
platform.
idea who you're talking
my
about.
shit.
the guy from Shutter Island. You know what I mean?
Never seen it.
The Titanic nigga.
It looks kind of like the guy.
He only
from
fucks
Wall
with
Street.
21-year-olds.
That wolf at Wall Street.
Yeah, he only
Yeah,
fucks
man.
21-year-olds.
It's
Still?
nothing over 25.
Yeah.
But just to keep it like 100, it's once they say a shorty is past like that age, shit, you better lock it down, babe, because that wall is right there. You know that wall is there, you better lock it in right now. So like before you reach that age, they have the world is at their fucking, they got the world in their phone, bro. They post the right pic, the
Yeah.
right group size in the DMs. Have you seen? Oh man, it's nightmares in there. Bro.
Okay, but what about like girls like Larsa Pippen and shit? She's like fucking 55.
But
or
guess
some
what?
shit.
Though? But guess what? Though? She was maintained. She was maintained by a baller.
Okay, maintain.
Here's the thing.
mindset.
So she's
Still in good condition.
So yeah, she's a
Yeah.
unicorn. She's a unicorn, right?
Yeah.
She's maintained, right? With all due respect. Listen, I'm just saying, right? Maintained. And you know the man them will clip things older than them.
Yep.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Clip things younger than us, we'll clip things older than us. If you
Yeah,
look good
yeah,
and I
yeah.
want to clip, I would want to clip. So it
Facts.
don't even matter, bro.
So the question is, how young is the youngest for you?
27.
27?
27.
For me, I'm 38. My youngest one is 29.
Oh, you're wild.
Honestly, I can't. I feel like
I
at
was gonna go down
29.
to 26.
You know what's crazy is that like if you go outside and you're walking around and you see some shit, you don't know nothing until you ask and actually get what the digits is.
Yep.
You won't know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
kind
So
of know.
all you can no, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No, what I'm saying is if you see a ting with a fat ass, you're gonna be like, oh, she's not 29, so I'm not gonna look, bro. You're
No,
not
I
gonna,
get
you're
it.
not gonna do that.
Yeah, but then you ask questions and then you realize, okay, she's definitely not 29.
Hey, listen, the minute I see the girl go like this.
So you're saying
I see this.
Yo, I
said, oh,
hate
shit, she's a
that
young
one.
ting.
That one,
She's a young
hate,
ting, bro. I see this as a
No,
young
but the
ting.
aunties are doing that too.
Yep,
though.
the aunties are
The aunties are doing
Yo,
that.
they
aunties
are.
cut it out, bro.
The aunties are doing that
That's
too.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
young,
the online brain,
yeah,
bro.
I never
young,
seen that
young
shit.
You see
MA
that shit?
or young,
I've
whatever.
never
What's
seen
the
that shit
name?
in my
Miami,
life.
young Miami. She's an auntie.
How old is she?
She's in the mid 30s, bro. She's an
No,
auntie.
she's
She
not,
an
bro.
auntie.
Yes,
She gotta be like 28.
No, she's in the mid
Young
30s.
Miami is in her
I
mid
see.
30s.
She's in the mid 30s.
Wow.
She has a kid. She has a kid as tall as her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's yeah. She's a kid as tall as her. A boy, a little son.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
she's in the mid 30s. She's in the mid 30s.
I see it.
I would say that, yeah, 20, 27, 26. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I can't, bro. I feel like I have nothing in common with them.
But it depends on what do you want them for. Like I'm not here with you for you to help me with my rocket science, my intense calculus.
Yeah.
I don't need you to help guide my life. We're speaking just straight on the human nature, physical shit. Like you'd rip off clothes, fam. You throw down, you slap things. Like that's what it is.
I know, but
you every single thing, you don't go to every single thing for the same stuff. Though. Every shorty is not gonna have wifey quality. So do you need her to know how to be a good mother to the kids you're not gonna
That's
have with her?
facts.
Because you would never want to breed it in the first place. You just want to.
oh, that's a good point.
Let's be real, bro. Like,
Yeah,
if you're-
but ultimately,
I mean-
do you want to? The question is, do you want to be doing TikTok videos after you fuck? Like
who said man?
TikTok dances? That's what they do.
Right,
These girls.
right.
The young-
Okay,
young things.
so I guess the question is like the youngest to wife versus the youngest to link up with.
Yep.
You know what I'm
it's two
saying?
different. It's two different.
Youngest to wife. I'll jump up 2 years, 28. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
To wife it for sure. But yeah, it's a little have.
But
a
to
little-
trick off, to have like a little,
I'm in Vegas for the weekend. She 25. Shit.
Yo, it depends on how she carries herself and
Yeah, okay.
what the activity is that you're doing. Because you don't want to bring a shorty who's not ready to, like, let's say you're a business guy, you got meetings and
Facts,
shit.
facts.
You know, whether you're in Vegas or you got the yacht, you got some of the, the people who you work with around and shit. You don't want to bring a ditz,
Yeah.
unless it's just shut up and just stand by me and be pretty, bitch. Don't say a motherfucking
Yeah.
thing to anybody, and
That's crazy. It's
you know what I mean.
And there.
Just be the trophy, and that's it. You know. Then you got some that they might not be as shiny of a trophy, but they can actually be trusted to talk in the room and shit like that. Help you secure new deals. It all depends.
It's actually that the latter is actually what it's about. Actually,
100%.
Before we go, I'm gonna ask you guys what's going on with you guys in the near future. We're gonna start with Tone.
Yeah. What are you working? What are you working?
What you working on, bro?
I couldn't be here and not ask you and try to fuss up and see what I'm going. You know.
just getting older and enjoying life.
Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man.
Actually, no. I still make beats.
But no, like right now, I gotta finish some projects, man. Like I was even talking about earlier, because we were talking about like A-Sign and stuff.
Yeah.
So so A-Sign, look, he got an album. So the album we got that's been sitting there for 3 years is called Tone A-Sign.
Damn.
Stupid. So I'm gonna finish it.
Let me talk.
Yeah. Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Toma.
Streets,
Shout out my boy, son.
streets need it.
It's my bro.
And then
Streets
there's-
need
we
that,
got-
man.
And then there's Yolanda, and then Street Dreams off of Sana album with Sazy and Tona.
Let's go.
Those shits, those are my favorites right now.
Big Tone.
And shit, me and Sazy should be going back in for that to do the sequel off that first project we did like 2 years ago. Damn, I'm sitting there. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, I'm just fixing up.
I mean, Sazy also
And I'm
makes.
taking my damn time
Yep.
still. And that's the thing. I don't give a fuck who hates me for it. I will always take my time. Look, if Drake can do it, so can I. I don't give a fuck if he's Dr. Drake. I could take my time too. Yo. But probably like a couple weeks ago, I was listening to the A-Sign album. I can't lie, you should have put it on a year ago. So I'm gonna finish.
I know those ones.
I'm gonna wrap that shit up. That shit is fire. Cause the thing was with me, I was like, yo, I was saying earlier, I'm like, I need 2 more records, like 2 more, just 2 more. We got this. Cause I take my records like serious. I take my records like I'm still in the 90s. And like, for example, you have Sazy and Tona, for example. Tona just dropped this album. Sazy just dropped this. All these guys are just dropping all this heavy shit constantly. And I like, yo, like, I wish we were in a time where we can space it out. So we can have like more classics. Like, let them sit. But like, these guys amaze me so much, the way they're just able to just output so much music. It's just a shame. So that's why I'm like, yo, I decided to just take my time. I will just walk slow while these guys put out all these fucking amazing bangers. But when it comes to like, even with me and Tona, you got Tona versus Tone. That's also my bad. Because I'm taking like time with it. Because like,
So it's your fault.
100%.
It's all your fault.
Yeah.
100%. I'm taking my
We appreciate
time.
accountability.
I'm stuck
Yeah,
in 1999 when in 2000 and whatever is when classics really existed. I don't know what y'all fucking talking about these days, but yeah, like I take my time so you can remember my shit. Like I'm always about just making my Toronto classics. By the way, I love my Toronto.
Wait until the sun goes down.
Like,
Can I put you on the fire real quick?
what's up?
While we're here, give me. There's two questions. I need to know what's your favorite Drake. Give me an album that's considered Drake's classic album.
Just say it, bro.
Nothing was the same.
Just give me one. Just give me one.
One?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, you can get. You
No.
can do a 1, 2.
Maybe
Right now,
Yeah.
nothing was.
Nothing was the same.
Several years ago, it would have been the album before that.
Okay.
Right now, because of sonically, right now it's nothing was.
All
That's what
right.
classics do.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, right now
It's like classics are supposed to
They're
move.
supposed to move. So it's
Get
like
that one.
right
Pace
now.
change.
Because remember back in the day, it was like, oh, yo, take care. But the more like music progresses, another one that's creeping up was the hater. People that hated on views. Because because I'll be honest with you too. Like even around that time too, I'll even keep it a buck. Even when I was building my music around that time, I would sonically listen to that album. Like even whether I was a fan or not of it, like I'm like, okay, this album's gonna probably stick around for a while because of not only what he's doing, it's how it sonically sounds. And they came 2016?
Yep.
15-ish.
Come on.
16.
2016.
Summer 16.
Decade.
Summer 16.
Yeah.
Summer 16. I remember
Yo,
that.
is that the one that had the Snatch shit?
That's where he went. You
What's
see how
the-
everyone's
what's the
calling
word
him
for?
for being a culture vulture, these pussies? And everyone was sitting there
Facts.
doing, hey, in 2016. Fucking
They still call it the best summer of ever.
These people, yo. That's why I'm on this planet with y'all, man. That's how I
On
look
this
at it.
planet with
It's
y'all.
like,
I cook these all day.
You
gotta get yours. You gotta get yours.
Yo, when y'all not like,
that was
get
cool.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, that's some sucker shit. Like, that's why I'm like, yo, I just do my hip hop and take my time because there's some fucking idiots making decisions out here.
100% there is.
Idiots.
Some real losers.
And
And you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people are still complaining about the Drake and Kendrick shit to this day.
it's crazy.
Fucking idiots, bro.
While I have you on the same vein, the 3 albums that dropped, which one's your favorite?
So Listen Will Flows is number 6.
I haven't listened to all 3 of them yet, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Because I'm
Same.
taking my time with that too.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably listened to like 3 songs off of Iceman and shit, but like the OG version of National Treasure. That's my shit.
I needed to hear it. Yo, send me
That's my
that. Send me
shit.
that.
Like
Send me that. I
that
need
right? No. I'm saying like the one with fucking
Press Machine?
Pressa and shit. Like that is my shit.
Yo, you have access to
National
that?
Treasures?
We know
That's the real. That's the real.
I'm hearing what y'all hearing.
Yeah,
I like
some real
that
to that
record.
shit.
Oh, I didn't hear that one yet.
With
I've heard
Pressa
that.
on it.
Some
You
real
don't
to
hear
that
that one yet.
shit.
What are you talking about?
I heard it
That's the
once.
one.
I didn't want to hear it
Briefly,
because
and
I thought it was
then
going to be on the album. I'm like, it's going to be on the album. I don't want to hear it.
I thought it was gonna be on the album too, because I can't lie. That was one of the ones I'm like, yo, this one, yeah.
It's one dangerous.
I like this one. So when he put on the album, that was like honestly the first thing I went to, and it was the last thing I went to. So when it switched the other song, I'm like, okay, I see what he's doing. Yeah, Sun Records. But other than that, like that though, everything in its entirety, I'm like, yeah, even Pressa, like, all right, cool, yo, that one gone clear. Like it wasn't on the album in its entirety. So I'm like, okay, I get it. But that was the one for me. But I'm still gonna listen to the albums. But I could just
I wish that one didn't have a.
I'm not in a
change.
rush to listen. There's so much music.
To
That's what I'm saying
digest,
like earlier.
it's a
Where
lot. Gets to
there's
be a
so
lot.
much dope Toronto shit coming out, and I know what these guys are doing. But it's a shame that bro, like I love when dope shit just sits.
Yeah.
Like let it be great. Like you know what Michael Jackson did with Thriller? He came out with Thriller, came out with all those singles. Am I close to Mike? He came with all those singles and said, you know what? 82. Well, it's 84. Maybe we should just put out more singles or whatever the year it was, because bro, the album was doing amazing and it just wasn't enough for him. But he knew the shit was like, bro, this is it. This is no one. Come on, this is it. He even got like Jane Fonda to come through and say, hey, here, the plaque and this. This man was like, nah, this is it. And to this day, one of the greatest albums, arguably the greatest album.
Yo, I got my 4-year-old daughter singing Billie Jean, bro.
That's so dope.
That's how great it is.
She knows the words
bro.
to the fucking songs to it.
That's how
on,
great
man.
it is, family. So at the end of the day, it's like we don't create music anywhere close to that or that way anymore. So, like, that's the L that I believe music in every genre takes. That because of how they created it, the time that was spent, the time that needed to be spent, the time that the money that it cost to spend the time, and just be able to just create greatness and all that. Yeah, like you probably won't get that again, but I feel that's what the challenge is. How do you make a real classic of what we got going on today? What's going to stay in the next 5 to 10 years? Not know, okay, this is a classic. I call it a classic today because it came out on Friday. And then by 2 weeks now, I'm like, I don't remember the record. No,
It's crazy.
We need shit to like, remember, there's artists right now selling their catalogs to like these drug fucking companies and shit. Yo, Even the other day I was hearing like it's not a drug company. It's like the Hard Rock commercial there, the Hard Rock Cafe commercial where you're seeing like Shot Clear, the Let's Ride. And
Yeah, I saw that.
that shit's beautiful to me.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That shit is
Big shout out
beautiful.
to Big shout out to Shot Clear.
Shout out
them.
to
Socrates,
Chiz
who wrote the song and
fact,
produced it.
That's beautiful. I'm like, yo, we're here. Like you know what the funny thing is? Before I even got here, that was one of the last commercials that I saw on my TV. I'm like, we're here.
Yeah, so fire.
Socrates
We're here.
killed that
Like
beat.
I want
though.
to see. The thing is too, yo, no. But the thing is, what's beautiful too. Like I love the fact that niggas is getting there now, where we can see them. We can hear the music and then see all the like shit that we gotta like the percussions on the bottom, like the badness, like this fucking this is gonna cause this disease and this and that, and if you can't use the washroom, this and that, and you're listening to fucking Let's Ride.
That's so
well, even
much.
though it was like a hard
That's
rock cafe,
crazy.
but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see a lot of these Toronto artists. I want to see the catalogs get sold, man.
Let's fucking go.
Get it, man.
Plus, what's going on with you?
You know what, man? I'm just trying a ting.
Like that.
Every time I drop a little bit of a comedy skit, it's like the city gets behind it. So, you know, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's been sharing. Honestly, to me, I just find being from Toronto comical, and I feel like it's finally just in with people on like regular everyday people. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep just dropping skits and seeing what happens with it. You know what I mean?
Yo, at this rate, you're gonna be on the Office Movies, bro.
I'm saying, yo, twins, holla at me for real. Honestly,
Yo, call,
Speaking of which, I guess the cat's out the bag now. I was supposed to, you know, Donald Rawlings has that his
the role of a cop in the Office Movers.
I auditioned for that. I auditioned for that role.
What was the officer's name?
Officer Rollins?
So you already lost the part.
I know. I was so.
You saw what they were aiming for.
But in the audition thing, they described him as a menacing looking, you know. So I'm big and I'm menacing. I even had the aviators on that, and when I did the audition and shit, I was holding like the vest, acting like a cop and putting on an American accent.
You crushed it.
I crushed it. I was like waiting. I was waiting and
With
then
the check.
and then all of a
Larry
sudden,
walked in and you're like, fuck.
yeah, yo, the Carabana weekend. I'm like, I was so angry. I was like, I'm not going out, but you know. Anyways,
So how did you find out? Wait, how did you find out you lost the part to
when I saw the Ashley Larry on fucking IG, I was like, what?
GG's.
So wait, he put out a
Appearance
post saying he's on the
Toronto
Office
kind of
Movers?
Yeah,
Oh my
with
god.
the whole outfit and everything.
The man
USDA.
So I
Right, yo, so you had
wonder-
to find out while he was live on set.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So I had a homeboy that auditioned for the same part.
Okay.
And that's why I asked you. I was like, what's the officer's name? And I said to him, I was like, maybe they didn't really expect him to come through.
They didn't. I
And
can tell you
maybe,
they
yeah,
didn't.
maybe they were like, if we get him,
It's a plus.
everybody's a wash.
Yeah.
But let's audition for somebody named Officer Rollins just in case Ashley Larry does not come through. And they wouldn't have been stuck, right? So
Big up to
yeah,
the
like
OG.
you almost
some dope
like
shit. That's what
you
it
lost
was.
out to the OG. That's
It's a cool
that's a
thing.
great story.
It's a
man.
cool thing, yeah,
You
it's
know
a cool
what I mean?
thing.
And he already had his name. So you were kind of like it was Officer Rollins.
My
They
man
were gonna
walked
give it
in
to
like,
you.
for me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, let me get that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big shout out to Ashley Larry, but you know.
A big shout out to Office Movers for sure.
Yeah,
man. Like,
Big shout out to
it's
Office
great that
Movers.
even that you would even suggest
100%.
that could be an opportunity
Oh,
to
for
be
sure.
like, if you play a Toronto Mandem on as a skit, like you might be able to catch a role. On
Well,
that
the Spanish,
show.
but the Spanish shoot did that. You know, the Spanish shoot, the one who's a funny guy's like, if I take the PlayStation,
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
up your
yeah.
ass."
What's he up to now?
He's on the Office Movies, bro.
Oh, oh, right. So he started out doing skits.
Yeah, on TikTok
That's crazy.
or Instagram or whatever it was,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
now he's in the Office Movies.
One thing about those brothers is, you know, a lot of people, if they're not from here, they're not gonna know. They've been at it for a long time.
Since
Absolutely.
2011, I remember.
Like they've been at it for a super long time, you know. And yeah, like just big shout out to them.
They
I was
deserve
on
the flowers.
Yeah.
I did an episode like a couple weeks ago. That experience was dope. And just to be on set watching these two brothers who used to do, you know, skits at the crib.
T.
all
Dot
sorts
Goon
of-
Scrap.
Yeah.
Come on, that's
Yeah.
a
Come
legendary.
on,
crazy.
come on,
That's
man.
a legendary. That'll go down in history.
You know what I
for
mean?
real.
And yeah, just to see the fact that it went from that we're on a big TV set. You got the real cameras, not the fake ones. Cranes, all sorts of shit. You know what I mean? The PAs, the ADs.
Yeah.
I mean, they got white people working for them. So shout out to y'all.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? Like
they're doing it so well.
They really took it. They took it there, bro. I mean, got to do it.
100%. And it's a
You know what I
beautiful
mean?
thing. And it
Yo, bro, I saw on the casts, and the people who were getting paid like behind the scenes. I saw Hassan Phillips' name twice. I was like, yo, they're putting him. And not only is he a actor, he's getting paid on
As a writer?
as in production or whatever.
Oh, wow.
What a way to keep the money in house.
And that's what I'm saying. They're putting so much people on. Shout out What's with Andy.
Yep.
I see
Yeah.
Andy
All
on that
those
show.
dudes.
He's
All those
hilarious
dudes.
on that show.
Yeah.
Hassan Phillips actually didn't really. I saw him on Insta. Like I saw a couple of his bits, but like I really locked in on because of that show.
Is Andy the Trini guy?
Andy's the Nigerian guy. You never seen Andy, bro?
What's with Andy?
What's with Andy? He's
He
hilarious.
oh my
bro.
god, he plays a grumpy Ghanaian uncle.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's killing it.
They keep their ears to the streets. So
Absolutely.
with them, you know what I could even, now that I'm thinking about it, and I don't want to like derail from what you were saying.
No.
I hope, from what I see, this is what I see, but I like it'd be cool. They're kind of almost on a In Living Color type of thing.
Yeah, I was gonna
Because they're
say.
incorporating the right niggas. They got their ears to the streets, and they're building people. Maybe not from all the way from scratch, but they're not scared to let people come through and put their jump shots up and get some points on the board.
I see what you're
Do
saying.
their
though.
thing, you know what I mean?
I
And
see
it's dope to see, bro. And that's
Yeah.
the type of building that the city needs to have as an example, just to see people actually really doing it in real life and not just talking about it on podcast or imaginary. They're really doing it.
I think more so than ever, there's a pride that we have in ourselves that is like, all right, cool. We used to want to be like this, or we used to feel a way if people made us feel like. I was in Vegas like maybe a year and a half ago now, and I remember these dudes at the pool like trying to play me like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, I'm from Canada. Where are you from? Fucking Kansas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love being from Toronto, and I think there's more and more we're starting to find ourselves and not be worried about what everybody else thinks of us. And that's what I see in that show. I see like so much pride in where we're from. The jokes are like something somebody wouldn't get if you're not from here.
Yeah.
That's where I thrive. Like, that's what I'm so proud of where we are as a community now, where it's like we make our own jokes, and if you don't get it, fuck you, we're not worried about you anyway.
That's one of the characteristics that I used to love about Drake's earlier music. Like when we would hear him talk that shit that like we know, like we know the real.
He said, I'm going to Bossy, I'm moving Wasi, some shit like that.
I was pissed for that. Like, and like seeing people talk about stuff where it's like, we know it's our thing, and then everybody else can catch on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the Office Movers shit, it's just like another, even the fact Drake was on that too.
Come on.
Guyanese, like that, even all that, like that was stuff. I'm like, yo, you know what? I like that. Like, I like to see that type of shit.
Yeah, but you know what I want to see from Drake? I want to see him play like a bad guy in a movie, like a douchebag. Okay. I want to see the layers of acting, because he's a real actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a real actor. I'm tired of seeing him play the guy. I want Toronto Mans. I want him do something crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I want to see him on his LL Cool J arc.
Yo, the thing is with as much as we haven't really, aside from the music videos, we haven't really seen him like act like the way that we say that we want to see him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I know for a fact that if he wanted to do it like on some serious shit, I know he'll get in his bag.
Yeah.
Like it's there. I'm low key. I'm kind of waiting for him to be like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna be doing."
It's almost in a sense where it's like he's pacing. He'll always give you like those one little, like even with the DeMar DeRozan shit. DeMar like,
but that's more slapstick, right? Like, get in a serious role, and I bet he would lock in.
Oh my god,
he's been acting
like,
since he was a
when,
kid, right?
But like even with like a lot of the stuff that you would see he do aside from just rapping and like just being just the artist, like he'll do certain shit, like even with Saturday Night Live shit where he did
Toronto Man.
Yeah, the Toronto one was like, come on.
Oh, but the 6 at 6 says it was him, but that's a different conversation.
I mean, for another time.
Yo, Blastov, you up to anything we should know about? Biggs?
Just taking it a day at a time, man.
He doesn't want to reveal shit.
Taking it a day at a time, man.
Hold on, you were at the office
I'm
movie.
pacing.
Were you an extra?
I was there. I was in the mix. It was a wonderful time, man. It was probably the most Toronto episode that I could have ever been in. I don't want to say too much,
less. I'm looking
but it was
forward
one
to
of the
it.
most, like, put it this way. I got a flyer.
Yeah.
I got a flyer. There's a flyer
That's
that
a part of
exists.
the show.
Yes.
Okay,
was it a
say
club?
less.
Was it a club scene? It was a club scene. I could have done
So
the
there's-
bouncer. I
so
could have done the
there's-
bouncer too. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
So there's gonna be another. I'm gonna be there again, and it's always gonna be a movie, man. Like I said, like when I was there, just checking out what they were doing, and the brothers, they're extremely hands on, eh?
Yeah.
Like they're super hands on. Like it goes from them doing like whatever they're acting on doing, and then you'll see them with the headset on and like
They're
making
walking
sure
behind
everything
the
is
monitor and everything.
what.
Yeah.
Yo,
Come on. now.
those brothers, they're
I
100%.
love
Like
to see it.
everything that they're building, that they got, that we see that they have, like it definitely came from a lot of hard work, and they're still working. You know what I mean? So big shout out to them. It's always a pleasure. Keep building because you niggas are fucking sick. You know what I mean? And
And you're
Yeah,
taking
bro.
it day by day. He ain't telling us nothing.
day by day, bro.
That's not even telling us where he's going after this, bro.
You ain't telling us nothing.
I think that's it. I think we covered everything. If you guys want to say anything last before we go?
Yo, shout out all the famous people that we just talked to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm blocking up Bear Gal. I'm lit right now. I'm on the Steady Mobbin Podcast.
Let's fucking go.
Tona, A-Sun, link me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Big
Office
Orlando.
Movers, link me. Drizzy, link me. All you guys link me.
Shout out to
Page.
yeah.
We had
Yo.
that big up Page,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Please,
real
Paige,
talk.
comment.
That's what I was gonna
I've been
say.
begging you for the last 7 years.
Paige.
Big up Page. Big up
Yo,
Friday.
Paige, you know how gangsta that was for me to see that you
comment,
commented that, bro?
that
I'm
was
like,
big.
nah, this guy is too gangster for
Big up
life, man.
Page for real.
Really said that shit. You know what I mean? So
That's some gentleman shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you gotta respect that.
yeah, real gent. You know? And but yeah, man, big up to everybody doing their thing in the city. Let's play fair so we can stay here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Transform the boys to men like big care. You dig?
I have a podcast coming out with Lissa Monet in a couple days.
Big up to Lissa Hole.
She is
Real
absolutely.
youngster. That,
Let me tell
yo.
you something. She's
That's legend.
absolutely gorgeous in person.
Okay,
100%.
say less.
Oh,
100%.
I only seen her on
my
the ground.
God, her skin is flawless, bro. Oh my. Anyway, it's dropping in a couple days, or probably by Monday. By the time you see this, because this is probably
Big
gonna,
shout out to
this is
Lissa.
Wednesday.
She's been
We're
killing
filming
it.
this on Wednesday. This is probably
Been.
most likely going to drop on a Friday afternoon with bear clips, and yeah, we out, baby. Peace.
Mando.